Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Ruined King. Last time we left off, we were hanging out here in Bilgewater after we got out of the other place. Forget exactly what it was called. The gray something. Yeah, that was it. So someone in the comments said that I should check out the abilities because the characters do have two. So, and I was thinking one of them would have like an ability that would actually be useful in the dungeon and another one wouldn't. Or they would each have one, but apparently Braum has two. So, slam down a tentacle, dealing damage, initiating combat. Interpret Buru runes to activate devices. So the one I forgot was this. Braum can send his trusty Poro through holes in the environment to scout and scavenge for items. I don't think this means the Great. I think the Great is still something else. But that is good to know, because I was thinking when I think of Braum in my head, I was only thinking of breaking weak walls. So yeah, we can send our Poro through holes in the environment, and you can activate crank switches, disperse air-based hazards, and yeah, you can activate wind-powered mechanisms. Yeah, so, okay, well those are basically the same thing. So yeah, it's really just Braum that has two things. He can break walls and send the Poro. Alright, so thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me about that, because I totally forgot about the Poro one. Alright, let's see here. So... Slaughter Docks, Fleet Streets, Baron's Rest, all of that stuff. Where exactly do we want to go? I remember we picked up about a bajillion quests last time. Is it in our journal where? No. Ishiri, quests... Quests? Fishing? Enchantment? Abilities? Equipment? Huh. I just want to look at like a quest list. I guess I could just look at the map and just go towards where it tells me to go. So I was going to go to the Fortune Estate last time, but I ended up not because I did something else instead. So let's actually go to the Fortune Estate this time. What's in here? Door's locked. Yeah, so let's go over there this time. We'll progress the story a little bit more, grab Misfortune probably. I'm not sure who I would replace for Misfortune. Maybe Alawi, but having the healing is good. Yasuo just seems too good to replace. Like, way too good. Yeah, you guys better run. That's what I thought. Run away, you little idiots. You don't want this. That's right. Transition to the next map. There we go. Alright, Fortune Estate. Let's go in here and check it out. Ah, you've been expected. Misfortune said you'd be back. Head on up to the parlor room, he says. You remember the way, eh? Up the lift and inside, second floor. No snooping around. Ready to head in? Yeah. Please proceed. No snooping around, but snooping around gets me free shit. Proceed directly to the parlor. Alright, I'll think about it. Yar har har. I'm gonna break a few things on the way up, because I can. Man, it would be hilarious if they had like a hidden spot where you have to break the wall while going up the elevator. Reminds me of like a lot of the secrets that Souls games have. Pretty much anything by FromSoft, honestly. They love that elevator shit. Heard another idiot tried to overthrow Misfortune. Another corpse to feed the fishes. I think you guys are saying the same things as last time, so. I don't think you're interesting at all. Alright, let's head over here to the captain's chamber. I am interested to see, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get Misfortune. I think based off of what's been seen in the game so far and what I got spoiled on in that lore list, I think the full squad's going to be Braum, Alawi, Yasuo, Misfortune, Pike, and Ari. And I think that's it. I usually don't watch like trailers for games or anything, so if they, explained what all the characters are going to be in the trailers, I wouldn't know. Because I like to go in blind.
Alawi, are you collecting strange men? I see you caught a new one.
We come from Grey Harbor. We visited the temple, communed with the spirits of my ancestors, and they warned of another harrowing to come.
What? This can't be happening. Not again. We lost so many.
Sarah,
Are you absolutely sure? This isn't just some one-off attack?
there is more. Gangplank is alive, and somehow he is behind this.
Yeah, somehow. We don't know how or who helped Gangplank stay alive, but we'll tell you if we find the perpetrator.
That's impossible. You know it is. I killed him and sank his ship. I'm a busy woman. I don't have time to listen to ghost stories.
Sarah, you burned his ship and took his city, but he clung to life.
He ate a bunch of oranges to heal up.
I don't believe it. I can't.
You can and you must, Sarah. He stole the relics from the abandoned Puru temple in Grey Harbor.
How did this happen? How did he escape?
It does not matter how he survived. We must find out what he is planning.
That's not a mystery. If he is alive, he's planning to overthrow me.
Yeah, that'd be a good place to start.
Whatever his intentions towards you, the danger to Bilgewater is far greater. Sarah, I had a vision.
The goddess sure likes giving you those.
A heroine is coming, and Gangplank is the cause of it. He has fled to the Shadow Isles, and we must follow.
I can't believe this. I spent years planning my revenge. I cleaned up this city and cleared out all the filth he left behind. After all that, now I must hunt down my mother's murderer and kill him again?
Sarah,
Out!
Also, I was like, man, I didn't even ask to be here. I can understand why she'd be pretty pissed off, though. Makes a lot of sense.
That could have gone better.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't go worse.
her hatred of Gangplank is overwhelming. I cannot heal the wounds he left on her heart, but I'd hoped the scars would not be so fresh.
The past isn't so easily discarded. That woman will cut down anyone who gets in her way.
Sarah will play some part in driving back the mist. I have seen this.
Stop. If what you say is true, if another harrowing is coming, and Gangplank is behind it, I have to protect Bilgewater.
I believe that together we can stop it. The goddess has set us on this path.
All right. But whatever happens, Gangplank is mine. And this time, he's gonna stay dead.
Squad
Now
up.
that we are together, it is time. We will face the Black Mist at its source, the Shadow Isles.
About time. But won't we need a ship?
You really aren't from around here. We can take one of mine. But we're going to need a crew.
A very good idea. Chrome has recently drowned, and does not wish to drown again.
Fair.
I've got plenty of men, but we'll need a good navigator. And without a gunner to man the cannons, we won't even make it out of the harbor.
Sounds like you've got people in mind.
They'll be holed up in the Watchtower district, as usual. Shouldn't be too hard to find them. I just hope they're not too far into their drinks.
A drink or two sweetens the journey. I plan on drinking the whole way.
We'll share a toast. To Gangplank. May he die as he lived. Brutally.
Yasuo always about his drink. Misfortune has joined the party. Roll damage buffs. Styling herself the Pirate Queen of Bilgewater, Sarah Fortune earned the title by blowing up the flagship of Gangplank, the Reaver King who killed her parents. Now, a few years later, she rules Bilgewater with an iron fist. Those who underestimate her will face a swift and unpredictable opponent, and likely a bullet or two in their guts. Misfortune has a keen eye for hidden details. When scanning the environment, she can see things others cannot. The captain can use Double Up, her dungeon ability, to hit up the two foes at range, dealing damage to them and initiating combat. First time Misfortune targets an enemy with Love Tap, she deals extra damage and applies a buff of the same name. Many of Misfortune's abilities are enhanced when targeting enemies with Love Tap. Each turn, Misfortune gains a stack of Strut, increasing her haste. Strut allows Misfortune to act with blazing speed, but the buff is removed when she takes damage. Okay, that's interesting. So you're a really fast kind of character. Like to view on how to use this menu? Yeah. Unlocked champions will appear in this area. You can add or remove a champion by interacting with their portrait. If your party is already full, you must first remove an active champion before replacing them with another. All champions, whether active or not, will earn XP when completing quests and combat encounters. Thank you. Each champion has a unique and useful set of abilities. Mix and match your party to find exciting new synergies. Okay, well, we got a Lowy. You're already at level 12, MF. So, yeah, what's your haste? I mean, you're not as fast as, like, Yasuo, but you're still pretty damn good. I'm kind of feeling a party of Braum, Misfortune, and Yasuo. But not sure how well it would work. Honestly, I want Misfortune around just for that thing they talked about where MF can scan more things in the environment. Things that other people wouldn't normally see. Which just sounds awesome. Also, I'm interested in seeing how Double Up actually works. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but... let's go ahead and switch the party around. So... wait, how did we get to the actual party switch screen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did we actually switch the party? Combat guide? No, not that. Options? Not main menu. Equipment? I mean, like, model viewer, browse skins. Abilities, runes, inventory. Shit. So, it set me with you guys. Maybe we can only do it at a rest spot? Because obviously I want Braum in the party. Of course, I guess I could drop Braum and just change Alawi to a tank. That way I would have a healer and a tank. But I like Braum a lot, but I also want both of you because you're both damage dealers. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of keeping Alawi in the party, but Braum is crazy good. I think I'll go with these three actually, but for that we're gonna want to go ahead and switch your stuff around. So currently I have it so that tentacle spawn chance and heal you. Increase number tentacle spawn to 2. Target is slower sunder, deals an additional. What else we got? Harsh lesson. Assume an extra tentacle, reduce mana cost. Yeah, I think we may get rid of the harsh lesson upgrades that I have. And instead buff like some of this other stuff. Like your taunt. Deal 6 damage back to attackers per hit or increase tentacle spawn chance. Generous 2 overcharge. Cleanses 1 debuff from self. Let's do 6 damage is nothing. Let's increase the tentacle spawn chance and cleanse a debuff. I think is a good thing to do there. Now what else do we want? Increasing physical damage taken. Champions attacking the target heal. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm good with most of that. In this one I have increased max tentacles. Yeah. And tentacle spawn chance 100%. Heal Alawi for 30% of the damage done. Let's take that off. And put that somewhere else. Possibly on this. Physical damage reduction. Increased physical damage reduction. An extra bit. There we go. Yeah, sorry Braum. I really, really like you, but... at the same time... yeah. I do wish I knew... no. Yeah, how did I... like, how did it... what was that screen? Like, I understood how to do the screen, but I don't understand how to get back to that screen. Is the main problem here. There's shock and awe. Fishbone stuff. Trinket? I don't really have one to put on you. Let's go ahead and... let's see, you have a protector's pin. Okay, I think we're good here. And we'll see how we like Misfortune, and we can switch back to Braum at some point if we want. Yeah, how did I get back to that damn screen? You know what, let me look around for a second to see if I can figure out how in the hell I get to the screen where I choose my party. Alright, so I checked, and apparently to change party members you do have to go rest at an inn or just rest. So that's how we change party members. So that's a bit unfortunate, not being able to change them on the fly for, like, being in a dungeon. Like, what if there's something I need Braum to interact with, but Braum's not in the party? But, whatever, I guess. We'll deal with that when it comes to it. So, there's my quest log. Yeah. Quest log, keep track of all your active and completed quests of the story. Quests are organized into 3 categories: story, side, and bounties. When a quest is completed, it will be moved. All active story quests will automatically be included in the quest tracker. You can toggle up to 4 additional side quests and bounties to be included in the quest tracker. Cycle between them. Alright. So, let's go over here. Side quest and bounties. Alright, so I gotta return to the bounty board for that one. One stolen me house. So I have one quest tracked right now, so let's track you. You, and Corvin. No, not you, Corvin. There we go. Alright. So, we're tracking some quests now. Where was the bounty board at? I'm trying to remember exactly where I was here. The bounty board's further down the way. And once I turn into the bounty board, I'll have more black marks, so we may be able to get some really, really good stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta check what all of MF's abilities actually do, and spend her points. So, Love Tap. 20 damage, generates overcharge, applies tapped, dealing 20 damage if they didn't already have tapped. Fancy Footwork, reduces all damage taken, increases evasion. While Fancy Footwork is active, Strut is not removed upon taking damage. 80 damage split randomly over 2 shots, generates overcharge. Okay, that's pretty good. Gain a stack of Strut every turn, grants 5% haste, stacking 5 times. Taking damage dispels Strut. Each stack of Strut also grants 2% evasion or crit chance is what we want there. Heartbreaker deals 174 damage. If the target has tapped, deal 280 instead and consumes tapped. Grants 5 stacks of Strut. Each stack grants 5 haste. No recovery time. Oh, that's real good. Reduce mana cost, increase attack power of next attack. Oh god, that's... It costs 20. No, we'll do increased power of next attack and heal. Increase crit chance. Oh my god. Okay, these are really good. Okay, what do we want? Do we want you? Increase evasion. Applying a fresh stack of tapped generates 5 overcharge. Yeah. 16 damage to the target, has 75% health. Grants a stack of Strut per active tap buff in combat when tapped is implied. Yeah, I just want to make you really speedy. Speed I really value in these types of games. So having both you and Yasuo just be like stupid fast sounds really good to me. Misfortune's Overcharge Mastery. Yeah, okay. Alright, misdirection. Pushes forward target ally by a moderate amount, deals 80 damage to a random enemy. Pushes them forward. Interesting. And then there's double up. 80 damage to the target and 80 damage to a nearby target. If the first target's defeated, the second shot will deal an additional 40 damage. Both hits apply tapped. And there's bullet time. 118 damage to all enemies every 3 hits, an additional 32 damage to enemies with tapped. And then, yeah, long-range projectile that deals damage and will ricochet. And you can detect secrets and hidden objects of interest. Okay. Well, that is nice. Double up, misdirection. I'm trying to decide where I want to put this last point. 10 overcharge. Randomly over 2 shots. I feel like I'm not going to use 2-time that much. Just because I feel like Love Tap's better because it actually applies tapped, and I'm leaning into that a bit more. So... let's do this. Double up. The first shot kills the target. The second shot will be a guaranteed crit. Shot will deal an additional... let's do that. Guaranteed crits, I'm down for. Alright. Well, there we go. We've gotten a lot of stuff going on here. So, there's a place over there we can go. We can also go to the Deadman Steep. Let's go check these things out, why don't we? Get a little bit of exploration done. Boom. What do you got to say, friend? You had me half to death with this little trident flapping feet. Talking about Fizz? Fizz hanging out around here? I know Fizz has been mentioned before, the tidal trickster. There we go. Men who will do anything shouldn't be trusted. Gangplank paid weak service to the Great Serpent, but never understood our ways. Alright. Maybe, you know what, let's go get the black mark stuff before I do any more of that. We can get a bunch of black marks and potentially buy a bunch of cool stuff. And we probably want a bunch of cool stuff before we go fight a boss. It seems like a good call to me. We're gonna get fast travel. Like I need fast travel, man. Alright, so we're gonna go turn our bounty in first. Then we'll come back and go to the fishmonger, get the black marks from that, and then we'll go to the black mark shop down there at the Shady Merchant. So, yeah. Bounty board. You. Warrior's Orb. And 8 black marks and a bunch of money too. Alright, what's Warrior's Orb do? Equipment? You don't have one, so... A small obsidian orb carried to channel strength. Yeah, I mean that seems pretty good for you. Go ahead and take it. Extra attack power for you. Yasuo is kind of beating you in that regard right now. Alright. Oh yeah, does Misfortune have runes? I didn't check that. She does. She has 3. AP reduces recovery time by half on a killing blow. Evading an attack will grant overcharge. Increase crit chance. Begin battle with 30% crit chance. Applies Ignite on critical hits. Increase crit chance. Each turn increase attack power of a random ally by 15%. Each time Misfortune attacks, stacks 8 times, lasts the entire battle. Oh my god, okay. And attack power, increase evasion. I'm not really crazy about the evasion, because I'm probably going to have Alawi taunting most of the time. I do kind of like this, though. Killing Stride. Oh, I can get that without getting the first level. Oh, I thought it was like a... You actually had to go down the line, but you don't. Okay. Okay, that's really good, actually. Let's do that one too. Okay, that's really good. So it's not a line. It's not a line. That's good to know. I can actually maybe change some of my runes for other characters now, knowing that. Crit chance by 5%, 10%. Increase haste, overcharge, attack power. 10% chance that any attack will award overcharge. Increase the damage of crits. Yeah, see, I want that with, like, these. Oh, yeah. What about your runes? Power heals, begin battle with a tentacle active. Okay, no, I'm happy with all of your stuff right now. Alright, cool. So, we got our black marks. Now I just need to go down to here and hit that up. I don't know how well I'm doing with the fish. Maybe I should look at my fishing journal. How many we got? Fishing journal. I've caught a pretty damn good amount of them for being this early in the game. Of course, I say we're early in the game, but my little save file says I'm like 31% of the way through the story, so we're nearly a third of the way through the game. Crazy to think about. Alright, let's go. So where am I going? I don't need to fish, but I do want to hit you up. Trade fish. I got 7. That's it? Okay. Browse wares. Okay, we can't get better fishing rods. Yeah, we should go ahead and upgrade, I think. Boom, and boom. And let's... fishing. So let's go ahead and equip our better stuff. And little squid. There we go. Cool. Good, good, good. Is this the way to the shady shop? Yes, it is. The low tide market. Good stuff. How we doing, friend? Trade in artifacts. I got 8 marks for that. Buy. Alright, so Revvex Counterweight. An idol powered by Hextech. 20% chance on hit to deal 43 true damage. Ah, there's Deadman's Plate. Armor acquired from a fallen soldier that builds momentum over a battle to release upon foes in a deadly blast. Increases haste by 10% each turn up to 3 times. At 3 stacks, consumes all charges to deal 81 true damage on the next attack. Who can equip that? That's just Braum. Yeah. Unfortunate, because that's really good. Blue Flame Amulet. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Well, yep, there's Pike. Okay, Tome of Knowledge for Yasuo, Braum, Misfortune, Alawi. High quality fishing rod, and a tadpole. Oh, skins. Dark Waters Alawi, Piltover Pike, Demon Hunter Yasuo, Succubus Fortune. Oh, Succubus Misfortune looks cool. Bilgewater Braum looks pretty cool. And Caulfield's Hammer? Owned by the Smith Caulfield, the hammer releases a pulse of magical power when it strikes, amplifying the power. It's too small to be used as a weapon, but the curious properties of its strike may be useful elsewhere. And the lighthouse key. I mean, I'll get the lighthouse key. That seems neat. Because the lighthouse is just up here, so we can go see what's hiding in that place. Seems like an interesting thing to go ahead and explore. I do need to get some better weapons and stuff for Misfortune, though, I will say that. But we have a bunch of stuff to sell, so... Unlock the door, click. We're gonna fight some enemies in here. Hopefully they're not too high level if we do. Maybe we should go ahead and save just in case. Do a little safety save. Boom. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Wonder how much this reveal of Misfortunes is actually going to be useful. Because I haven't really seen anything that's been, like, hidden yet, but... Okay, this is the point, I guess, huh? Silver Bullet, Purification Ward, and Troll Ring. Okay, let's check that out. So, Silver Bullet... Oh my god, it's level 18. Bullets have been coated in silver. Okay, that's just a straight up upgrade to the Warrior's Orb. Okay, this was a good call. Alright, what else we got? Purification Ward. Necklace that wards off dark energy. Lower attack power, lower crit chance, way increased magic. Okay, yep. And what else do we got? Troll Ring. Ring that imbues the wearer with the strength of a troll. Okay, you lose some haste. You have the Doran's Ring. Yeah, this is useful on you. Okay, Troll Ring. 592 damage. Okay, that was a good get. I'm glad I got that now. It would suck if you waited a long time to get that stuff and it just wasn't as useful anymore. Also, Misfortune has 950 HP now, so... no big deal. Alright, cool. I'm glad I got that when I did. Now... what should we go do? How do I get that treasure chest? It's just like hanging out there. How do I? Yeah, it's like right here. How does one... I don't even know where that treasure chest is. Whatever. Let's go hit up this, because this appears to be a quest. Yeah, Alawi has 1,000 HP, Yasuo's rocking 440, and Misfortune has 950. Craziness. Don't look like the work of some errant maniac. Deliberate, as if to make a statement. Like the work of the powder kegs. Seen him come by yesterday looking like they was in a dangerous mood. My brother. Oh. One killed your brother? That's rough, friend. Okay, so this is a quest we can accept. Terrible, terrible, a man mutters to himself, looking at his deceased brother. Terrible like fate. What happened here? Well, that's the damn question, isn't it? Man can be gutted right out in the open in front of the jail, no less, and yet not a single witness will come forward. Cast a glare at everyone around him. Who are you? Name's Owen. Brother there is Alex. We work as longshoremen, but last night Alex didn't come back to the inn. Now he's here dead. It's his fault for being out? No. Who could have done this? Maybe someone mistook him for someone else. They didn't even take his money, so it wasn't a mugging. People keep talking about gang-related killings in Bilgewater, but I don't want to sniff around and get mistaken for some rival gang member. You look like an outlander, he says to Misfortune. Don't think anyone would expect you being affiliated with a gang. Please ask around in my stead. I just want to know how it happened. I can pay you some coin. Yeah, I can do that. Alex wasn't the best brother in the world, but I deserve to at least know what happened. Any idea of who to ask? Well, there's that guppy Lenny near the bridge leading north to Grey Harbor. He's got his ear to the ground about most things around here. There's also my boss Darren, south by the shipyard, just below the lighthouse. He's familiar with the goings-on the harbor. Start with those two. Alex, you damn fool. Alright, so go talk to this character. Right over here. What is this treasure chest? What? It says there's one like right here. Like right here. What? Is it must be below me or something, right? Like, you're saying there's a treasure chest right here over this guy. Weird. Alright, where's my quest objective? It's you. How's the day finding you? Man says, leaning against the post. Are you Lenny? That'd be me, yes. Whatever you heard, it isn't true. If I can be of service, my ears open. You know anything about the murder of longshoreman Alex? Alex? Oh, He stops and ponders for a few seconds. No, I don't know any Alex. Murder, you say? Sounded like you were about to say something. Ah, yes, seems I was mistaken, he says. He steals the glance at a nearby street vendor as he speaks. Why did you look at that street vendor? Him? Oh. Then he leans in and lowers his voice. Look, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, I did see it. Guy there's Barry. The man is a butcher through and through. Now, what do you think will happen if I told old innocent Owen that Barry butchered his brother? Owen's gonna get visions of glory in his head and run headlong into Barry's knife. Now both brothers are dead. You have any idea why a dock worker would be murdered? Why is there a reason for anything? What if I just take the guy out? Why is that not an option? Why is it I'll take care of the murderer? I mean, Owen should hear the truth, but if I do that, he'll just die. But I'll tell Owen something else happens. He smiles. That'd be the wise thing to do, he says. He won't be the last victim of Barry the Butcher, I'm sure. Barry the Butcher? Isn't that a character from Full Metal Alchemist? Tell him anything. Tell him it was gang related. That stuff's always going on. Anyone's willing to believe that, he says. Thanks, Lenny. How's the best thing is to say nothing, he says. He nods, dismissing further conversation. So, it's a... Why? I still don't understand why I couldn't be like, hey, I'll just go fuck this guy up for you. Whatever. I mean, Owen said he wasn't the best brother, but I deserve to know what happened. No, you know what? Let's tell him. I actually want to see what happens. Let's tell him. I think it's talking to you. Knife cuts both ways. Oh, I don't think I can go back on my decision now. Whoops. I don't think so, at least. Oh well. I was just curious to see what happens, but at least you get to live now. Alex wasn't the best brother in the world, but I deserve to at least know what happens. Any idea of who to ask? Yeah, I'm still looking around. Okay, so we can go talk to Darren, too. Maybe Darren will give us more information. So Darren's down there. Alright, Darren. This environment is so lovingly crafted. It's pretty neat to be exploring Bilgewater. Like this. And you're, yep, down here. Below the lighthouse, like they said. Is it you? I don't trust fish. Okay, it's you. Rather intense man surveys the remains of a beached ship. Well, so that's too waterlogged to salvage. Way too long to haul it in, he says to himself. Are you Darren? I am, and you are? Misfortune. Yeah. Oh, Misfortune, of course. Forgive my poor manners. Been out in the sun too long. My eyes aren't what they used to be. What can I help you with? You know anything about the murder of the longshoreman Alex? Alex. Doesn't ring a bell. I don't even know the name of most of my employees. Maybe I'm not the best person to ask. There a lot of violence around the harbor in general? Always. It's Bilgewater, after all. People that don't like the law in Bilgewater. He's found dead. Any idea what could have happened to him? Maybe there's some kind of gang initiation. One thing goes wrong, tempers flare up, and suddenly someone gets hurt. Happens all the time. That'd be my measure of things, Darren says. Do with that what you will. Have other matters to attend to, he says. Turns away and refocuses on the ship. So Lenny actually gave me the correct answer. But I think I have enough information now to potentially make Owen just believe that it was a, you know, just kind of a fluke. Because, I mean, like, I really wish there was just an option for MF to be like, I'm going to go, what's the word? Confront the, murderer myself. I think I know who did it. Oh, we can still choose. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. Alex got into a fist fight with the vendor Barry in a nearby stall. It was the wrong person to mess with. He was always hot-headed. I told him, I warned him, even when he was kids. Never learned that just because he was angry, that don't make him right, Owen says. Looks defeated. He can barely look another person in the eye. I suppose thanks is in order, even though I don't feel any better. Maybe I'll sleep better having known what happened. I believe this is yours, he hands over a sack of coins. Wish it could be more, but we were just longshoremen. What will you do now? I didn't think I was the type to seek revenge, but after you said who it was, just seeing him there, getting to walk around makes my blood boil. Owen says. His fists and jaws are clenched. Don't do something stupid, Owen. You better see to the body. Give it a proper sea burial, he says. Alright, sorry. I mean, you deserve to know. At least maybe I talked him down from trying to confront Barry. So he won't just go die for no reason. Alright, so where to next? Region map. So I'm trying to see where my various quests are. Apparently don't have that spot marked. So where are we going? I've marked, let's go look at my quest log. So speak to the banker at the Fleet Street. Someone has opened up an ill-advised endeavor of lending money to the citizens of Bilgewater. Okay, so the Fleet Streets. Jump to district map. Alright, so it's back over there. That stuff. Yeah, so where I was earlier, over by the estate. Well, let's head back over there and see what we can get into. Why don't we? See what kind of trouble we can get into. And I would like to do the bounty too. I feel like I could handle it, especially since I'm rocking a lot of like level 18 equipment when I'm 12. I'm really surprised they don't limit you on equipment by level. A lot of games do that, but this one's like, nah, if you found really high level equipment, feel free to use it, which is nice because I always hated getting like super good equipment, but I couldn't wear it yet. Okay. This is where I want to go, right? There's lore right here. I just told him the gambling would ruin him. Alright. Okay, here we go. Daring heist of the Sarmago vaults. Fortune and Sapphilite missing. Early this morning, Sarmago family importers reported a break-in at their luxury goods warehouse in the drainage district. A lone burglar entered a vault containing exotic beast icores and stole several drams of concentrated sapphilite from an insulated cask. The burglar escaped by combining the sapphilite with an acidic compound and burning a hole through the floor of the vault. Their whereabouts are a mystery, but their identity may be known. The Sarmago family claims he is the notorious Damastian cat burglar Orlive Shakes. It is thought that Shakes has yet to sell his haul. Artem Sarmago warned buyers to avoid any sapphilite which cannot be traced to a known jawfish hunt. Anyone taking sapphilite from Shakes will be skinned and put on display in the Sarmago horror house, he told the paper, and next to Orlive himself, we have a place for him set aside. Yeah, this is part of that thing we saw earlier about the person being like, oh man, we stole from the wrong people, man. Yeah, down here, the Great Sapphilite Heist. So yeah, we've read all these parts, and the Count's mad, says charm didn't work. Girlfriend dumped him in the public square, came to shop and shot me, I'm bleeding, you'll have to steal without me. Sarmago family knows who you are. Count said Sarmago wants to take your skin, yeah. Okay, so we have one more part to get of that. That was a fair bit ago, so... What do you got to say? Followers of the Mother Serpent tried reforming Gangplank. In truth, he was a fool, like all these cretins.
Fortune, I think you should take a break from this place sometime.
Take a break? From Bilgewater? I wouldn't dream of it.
Head to Ionia, see the countrysides. Embrace the quiet.
Enjoy quiet countryside? Ugh, I'm sorry. That sounds like a nightmare.
Alright. You don't like quiet countrysides. I personally agree with Yasuo. Used to run with the red caps, now I can barely run. Oh, you're a red cap dwarf, huh? Shine your beret. Boom, boom. Alright, there's the final lore book I need, and I think I was supposed to go in there to accept this quest, so let's go in there and check that out. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. Boom. What we got going on in here? Oh, hello here. Hello, are you here to service your debt? No. Short man leans forward from behind a desk, surrounded by stacks of papers. It's clear he hasn't been in Bilgewater long. No, that can't be it. I don't recognize you. My name is Toman Calvina III. Are you here to take out a loan? What? A loan, you know, where I give you money today for more tomorrow. Does no one in this blasted town understand finance? Visibly flustered, Toman mutters to himself. I should have known coming to Bilgewater was a mistake. Wait for Toman to calm down. Doesn't even matter anyways. It's not like I have much money to loan out. Suddenly Toman looks up. Wait, you all look intimidating. Would you mind going out and reminding my clients of their financial responsibilities? I'll pay you, of course. It would be a, what do they call it? Yes, a win-win. I have some questions. Of course, you have to understand a business venture before you enter into it. Toman mutters to himself. I should take my own advice sometimes. What are you doing here? Here to start a bank, of course. The first in all of Bilgewater. Not that it's been going well so far, but a thriving city like this deserves financial services. It's no ecliptic vault. Well, we've grown a lot this year. Toman's voice cracks a bit, his insecurity cutting through the confidence of his words. Where are you from? You can tell from the Calvina name, I'm from Piltover, of course. Greatest city in the world, well, besides Bilgewater, he says with reluctance. Toman turns and looks at Braum intently, sizing him up. You really haven't heard of Clan Calvina. We've been on hard times lately, but still. You the only one here? Yes, it's just me. My family's back in Piltover. Well, probably by now they're down in Zaun. Once my bake takes off, they'll all move here. Toman looks down and shows some of his papers. Once the business takes off, of course. Never mind, about your request. Yes, will you help me? So, I don't really want to help a scumbag banker screw people out of their money. How does if I decline? No, we are not your errand workers. Overcome your own challenges. Oh, that's fine. If you change your mind, please come back. Okay, so we have to help him if we want to do the quest. Okay. You're back. Have you reconsidered my offer of employment? Please, I just need you to collect a couple of debts. That's it. Okay. Of course we will help you, friend. Stupendous! I could jump for joy. Toman ruffles through his papers before pulling two in particular out of a giant sack. Two biggest clients are Zelene and Eloy. Zelene lives in this neighborhood. Nice woman. Eloy is a harpooner down on the slaughter docks. Alright. Great, we get to be debt collectors. Or you can leave, Toman calls out after you. One thing, please don't hurt either of them. I wouldn't want to scare off potential customers. And if you have any more questions, just ask. Alright, so we're not going to rough them up. That's good at least. I didn't want to have to rough somebody up. Okay, you live like right over there, so that's an easy one to get to. Some loot over here. Brutish street thug is standing at the end of the bridge, blocking the way. A coin purse and a dagger hang from his belt. He smirks at the sight of new customers. Walk forward. What's up, nerd? Smirk widens. He breathes in the possibility of violence. Why, hello there, fellow citizens. I hope you brought your donation for the upkeep of the bridge, of course. Just 50 gold. Yeah, no, I hate these people in every game that they show up in, and it's a very popular thing to have in, like, CRPGs and stuff. Fight him. Your funeral.
You won't feel a thing.
Is it? Your... Oh god, it's really your funeral and not mine, friend. It's really not my funeral. God, is it not my funeral. And you're tapped. And Alawi can finish you off. Boom.
Only the best.
Yeah, Alawi's just too good to not have in the party with that, like, passive heal and just all of her healing abilities in general. Like, she's just really strong. Sorry, Braum. Later, nerd. Ah, what the foolish man. Yeah, I know, right? What an idiot. Why would you try to rob the like, person that runs your city?
What do your gods carve? There are no mountains here.
There are no mountains, but there is the sea. Through it, greater mountains, deeper valleys, all in motion.
Ah, you speak true, Ilawi. A worthy home.
Wow, that was a fast one. Okay. Yeah, Braum's like, what? There's no mountains to carve. And Alawi's like, there's all kinds of mountains under the sea. Under the sea. Alright, well, we're knocking these quests out. I like that. So, I think we gotta walk down here to go collect this debt from this one character. I've had a lot of time recently, so I've been doing 3-hour-long videos every day. But, I mean, they're all RPGs, and usually my rule is that I do hour-long videos for, like, RPGs, because progress is just so slow if you don't. Muscly Street Tough leans on an alley wall. It doesn't look muscly. A stylized Z tattoo wraps around her neck. What are you looking at, huh? She smirks slightly. This might be the Zelline who borrowed money from Toman. At you. Are you Zelline? Ah, I see. Toman's finally hired Muscle to get me. Yeah, I took that schmuck's money. Why should I give it back? Can't even muster the courage to come here and ask for it, much less take it. Zelline leans against the wall, tightening her crossed arms. Toman won't make it as a loan shark in this town. He should just slink back to where he came from. We aren't hired Muscle. I'm gonna stop you there. I don't care what business you're in. My business is taking people's money, and you'll all do just fine. Okay. I guess I should have smooth talked you.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
You realize you're level 6, right? You realize you're level 6, right? Like, you want to give up now? He told me not to rough him up, but to be fair, she attacked me, so... Later.
Life is the sweetness of fruit and the joy of battle.
Alrighty. Easy win. Cool. Alright. Are you alright, friend? I'm more than fine. I'm fantastic, Zelline Pants. You had me go in there at first with all your sniveling, but you're tough. Zelline smiles to her self-content. Well, she says, turning back, I think a fight like that deserves a reward. She hands you a pouch filled with silver serpents. Let him know Zelline sends her regards. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rough you up anyway, but you apparently liked being roughed up. Is that like a... Are you sleeping, or are you actually... Okay, you're moving. I thought that was like a dead body tossed in the corner. Skin of Shakes in Surmago Horror House is a fraud. Weeks ago, the Surmago family announced that they had found and skinned the thief Orlive Shakes for display in their taxidermical horror house. Crowds paid 10 sprats apiece to see the burglars hide. However, this paper's investigation has revealed that the skin is not that of Shakes, but rather belongs to Jared Osen, a Piltovan poet who had been living rough on the Bilgewater docks. Slight modifications to his facial hair allowed Surmago taxidermists to pass him off as Shakes. The scandal has rocked Surmago importers, calling the authenticity of the entire horror house into question. Has Artom ever successfully found and skinned one of his many enemies? Is the entire Surmago horror house side business founded on lies? Surmago insists that the skins are all real and promises he has a new one to add, the skin of Count Rangipath of Lylewood, who leaked information about the vault to Shakes. Okay. Yeah, the count that was talked about in there too. Alright, journal. No, journal and then rewards. Can I... Nope. Still too short. I'm only at 140 points. Darn. Alright, so... What is that? Have allow you meet the Blue Priestess at the grotto. Kill Corvin. Wait, where's Corvin? Oh, the boathouse. Oh. Okay, well that's where Corvin is. I'm having a hard time finding out where... Allow me travel to Docks Harbor. Let me go to my quest log, which is over here at the map. So, Sanctified Shakedown. Speak to Renee, Grieving Woman. Let's track some more quests. Yeah, this one. I want to track Debt Collector. There we go. And I'll track Derelict Duty too. Alright, so... We could go to the warehouse. Not much else to do here, to be completely honest. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna go down there. So, we go up there and go through... This path down here is what takes me over there. Map can be very confusing, man. Oh, look at the little Yordle. Little Yordle friend. Move along, out-of-towner. Hey, screw you, dude. I'm walking here. Also, I'm, once again, the person that, you know, is in control of this town. Like, does no one know who Misfortune is? What we get? The chest is completely empty besides a few cobwebs and some loose screws. As it opens, the air begins to fill with noxious gas and laughter rings through the valley. Going somewhere, miss? Looks like you've gotten lost in the wrong neighborhood. Do you see my gun? Wow.
Now you
Level
face
5, huh? Yikes. That is unfortunate for you. That is really, really unfortunate for you. Goodbye.
Dead and buried.
And boom. Poison. Wow, congratulations. And more stacks of strut. Here we go.
Who's
Yeah, those
next?
haste stacks from strut are really good.
Nagakaboro smiles.
Yay, we did a murder and everybody's happy about it. No XP for that, because of course not. That shouldn't be possible, you should be dead. The would-be muggers are huffing and puffing on the floor. Evidently they weren't prepared for their victims to put up a fight. Let them go, they learned their lesson. Why is that not an option? We can only knock them out? Is there like a morality system in this game, and I'm like on the bad end of the spectrum, or is it because I don't have a certain character in the party? Knock them out. That's knocking them out? Jeez, I shot them in the head. They're not worthy of these spoils. Sharktooth necklace. Okay. Oh wow, we were gliding across the ground there. It was interesting. Hey, what's up? Brought my Lady Rose's home, but the key didn't work. I see. That sucks. And you? Miss Gangplank, you really knew how to hook out someone's innards. Oh yeah? Well, we got a new leader. Alright, get used to it. Is this not how I, No, this is. This is how I got over here, it looks like. Across the counter, you see a well-groomed, mustached older man with a kindly smile and a twinkle in his eyes. As he notices you, his mouth broadens into a smile. Well, here's a new face. Don't reckon we met. Name's Chester. Welcome to my shop. New face, my wife would love to meet you. Beryl. Alright, cool. What's up? How we doing? Yes, dearie? Well, new customers. Where are my manners? Welcome. I hope Chester's being gracious. If not, give him a few sips of whiskey first. You'll excuse me, my duties are calling. Take care of my lovelies. What is going on here? Not a day goes by where I don't fall in love with that woman again. You're awful kind for people in Bilgewater. Oh, it's just an unfortunate thing about the world we live in, that people can't learn how to be kind to each other. Chester looks down, then up again at you earnestly. Kindness has to start somewhere, doesn't it? Not with me, then who? That's the way I see it. You're too good for this place. There's a sensible chuckle. I hope one day people don't have to have conversations like this anymore. Till then, well, you just gotta keep killing them with kindness, he says. How do you keep your prices so competitive? Well, the problem all the other vendors have is the dock gangs, you see. Anything that comes in gets confiscated unless you can afford a pricey bribe. Come to an understanding with some kind folk in the district. We get a special deal. You mean avoiding paying the bribes somehow? Things work differently around here. Shopkeeper's secret, he says. After a few seconds, he gives you a wink. Bye. Alright, well, you sell weapons and stuff. I don't really have much I think I want to buy, but I might sell some stuff to you. Oh, I can't sell to you. Okay, never mind. So... Okay, so I did talk... What was that quest thing for? Derelict duty... Retrieve Zellen's payment, Eloy... Fight Shakedown, Corvin... Well, this was marked as a quest, but... Weird. Alright, it looks like we can probably get back there somehow. There's even a bunch of treasure chests and stuff. Oh, but we gotta come to it from the back end, I think? Yeah, we gotta go that way back there, and then, yeah, we can sneak in through the back and see those treasure chests. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Oh, hey! Is that one of the great things? No. I don't think it is. Okay, so... We just need to go up there, then. Gotta end this video off soon, but I want to do this last little thing, and then we'll end it. Phew, been recording a lot today, 3 hours. But it's so fun, I love it so much. Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, you're not gonna try to fight me this time, huh? Real beauty, ain't it? Man stares admiringly at a damaged, soiled warehouse. Not right now, no, but soon, once I fix it up, he says. Kind of a crazy story. I looked into it and it was just abandoned. Previous owners couldn't get away fast enough, but the location's great and it's wide open space. Someone could make a lot of money with this place. But warehouse is a gym, but it has a bit of a pest problem. Wharf rats. Thing is, I sent people to clear them out, but they just keep coming back. Must be some nest of them somewhere we haven't found yet. It makes you think there's a nest. Because we cleared them out already. I went in there and inspected it myself. Not a single rat left. And a few days later, the whole place is swarming with them again. No idea how they came back so quick. We can clear them out for you. Got some coin coming to you for your help. Remember, make sure to find their nest. It's got to be somewhere in there, he says. Will do. Almost forgot. Let me get the door for you. God. Rat extermination. The most popular, RPG quest ever. Alright, discover the source of the razor fin. Alright. But I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode off here because we've been going on for a while. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.